Hello, my name is Danae Crowell. I'm a junior at North Carolina Central University where I study political science and history. As an HBCU student, I have great pride in our distinguished institution that is teaching me and preparing me for service in the working world. I have intelligent professors that are accomplished, and I'm a part of 2 well-accredited programs. Unfortunately, I have gotten slack in the past about my choice to attend an HBCU because of the negative stigmas against it. I support HBCUs and see the growth and importance of them, which is why I will march to lift every HBCU. Students attending historically black colleges and universities are aware of the constant rises in tuition, but the slowfulness of the improvements to our campuses, or the lack of scholarships for students who cannot afford it. I advocate for more funding for HBCUs, both public and private. I feel it will only help students on their path to success if we are fully equipped with everything we need to further our education and continue to grow our campuses. I've had programs on my campus about these issues concerning HBCUs, and the students agree. We just want to ensure that we will have the same benefits as students at our neighboring institutions. We want to be able to receive the education without the strenuous pressures of budget cuts that affects not only the students, but the faculties. We need to receive more scholarships that will alleviate us from the burden of student debt. So I support my HBCU, North Carolina Central University, but I'll be marching for every HBCU.
All right, that's right.
My name is Hakeem Dykes, and I'm a freshman at Shaw University. I read somewhere that the time for change was yesterday, so according to that, we're already behind. I'm here today and prepared to march because it is past time for elected officials to be held accountable for their empty promises. It is past time to face reality that no longer does working full-time on this minimum wage take care of basic needs for a family. We must acknowledge and commit to fight for 15. I march because it is time for North Carolina to reinvest into all the state's HBCUs. I'm scared that the next generation of African-American leaders won't be protected from these predatory lenders who are profiting from these money monsters. I know it's student debt. I march to hold power accountable. I march to remember the change of yesterday, and I march to be the change of tomorrow.
Hello friends, I offer greetings on behalf of the Marion Cheek Jackson Center and the Fusion Youth Radio Youth, named after the Fusion movement in whose legacy we walk. I want to give shout outs to so many of the movements that are pulsing at this time. The Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
The undocumented and unafraid immigrant justice movement. The young people-led fast food workers movement. The student movement across the country that's fighting for fair tuition and educational access for everyone. The environmental justice movement led by young people from this very state and the place where environmental justice was born.
That's right.
And we live in a challenging time, right, where we're facing the twin specters of climate failure, climate collapse, at the same time as we look at a system that is corrupted with mass incarceration, criminalization of young people.
That's right.
And yet we're rising to the moment. I see young people rising to this moment in a way that hasn't been seen in decades, and I'm so proud. I'm amazed by the ways that we're telling the story in a way that names who are the heroes and who are the enemies. We're asking our entire generation and all generations to stand with us on the question, which side are you on? We're connecting issues and constituencies. We are lifting up an intersectionalist legacy that is way older than we are. We are connected to each other.
That's right.
And we are unafraid to shut it down.
That's right. That's right.
So all over the country we have seen people put their bodies on the line in malls, in the roads, in our workplaces, in our schools. High schoolers who work with Fusion Youth Radio shut down their entire high school. And we're seeing this happen all over North Carolina, and we're seeing seeing it echoed all over the country, and we're seeing it echoed all over the entire planet. So powerful. I feel so inspired by the generation that's coming up behind me. I feel like I'm looking to them for leadership, and I'm glad to do it. So people might ask us, what is it that makes us so unafraid? What is it that makes us willing to put our bodies on the line in this moment? And I say, we come from abolitionists. Will you repeat after me? We come from abolitionists.
We come from abolitionists.
We come from freedom fighters.
We come from freedom fighters.
We come from women
We come from women
who birthed love in a hateful time.
who burn love in a hateful time.
So we are unafraid.
We are unafraid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Say forward together.
Not one step back.
Forward together.
Not one step back.
You know, earlier in August, young people gathered out at the Capitol to remind our governor that the laws that have been implemented are affecting young people. So today, we stand in the People's House, in the General Assembly, let these lawmakers know that these laws that you're going to implement are going to affect us. And Ella Baker once said that we who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. And we won't rest. We will march, we will vote, we will fight until equality and justice for all people is here in North Carolina.
How y'all doing? My name is Kimberly, and I am a fast food worker. And I do understand that $7.25 is not enough for me to survive. We all are coming together as Fighting for 15 and a union, which is our family, which supports us, keeps our backbone, keeps us as raised up family going. So on Saturday when we come out, we're making a statement that we can't survive off of $7.25. We are willing to fight for more than just making a minimum wage and working, doing anything that a boss and manager tells us to do, even though we're not getting paid as much as we should be getting paid to do the things that we are doing. So I ask you guys to all support us and stand with us and walk with us when we come on Saturday for this More Monday morning.
When this is our reality, you cannot ask us to be silent. We cannot be silent when education and voting rights and healthcare and women's rights are under attack. We cannot be silent when the future for our peers and those younger than us looks more and more bleak. We cannot and will not be silent. And you may attempt to dismiss us by saying we are ignorant, uneducated, or naive, but we will not remove ourselves from this struggle.